Okay, there's a little trick. How many people here have sold companies? Good number. Okay. So, Gabriel, you have $3 million in the bank, cash. Your company's selling for $30 million. How do you handle that $3 million in the bank?
Depends how you negotiate.
Well, how would you negotiate it?
That's my cash because it's previous income.
Absolutely. And when you take that cash out, what are you paying taxes?
Depends on your retained earnings on the balance sheet.
Okay. Let's make it very simple for everyone. It's your profit. It's in this year, and you take it out. You're going to pay your 39 or 40% tax. Okay.
But capital gains if I sell it.
Now we're getting to that. What's the alternative? That's what I was going to. Anybody have an alternative to that? How do we convert that to capital gains? I'm sorry. Exactly. Sell as part of the valuation. So if I say to Bill, I know you're paying me $30 million for the company. I want you to give me $33 million, but I'm going to give you back $3 million in cash. You have a problem with that?
No.
Not at all. Because for you, it's the same $30 million wash. But for me as a company owner, I take $33 million in sale, and I pay capital gains at 22% instead of 22% on $30 million and 40% on $3 million. I just saved $1.2 million, or sorry, 20%, $600,000. Right, $600,000. Right, that's a technique that you would be amazed at how few people ever consider it. Why? Because people are short-sighted, unfortunately, and unless they have a lot of experience, they just want to sell their companies. So you step back and you think. So now I'm saying to these buyers, look, I've got a 7-year persistency with a lower cost of acquisition. I've got loyalty that breaks the record in this industry. Tenure of employee, half the amount of employees. I've now moved this valuation up. Anybody have any ideas on how far up? Gabriel, what would you say? Excellent. So 8 times is $40 million. It's exactly what I asked for. So now I'm at an 8-time multiple, right? Now, in fact, it's the order in which you do things, because I asked for the 8-time multiple, and I got it. It was, we went to the gym, we lifted weights, we came back, we arm wrestled, we got it. But I didn't do the $3 million until after I got the 8-time multiple. Anybody have an idea why? But there was one other thing I had discovered, and you wouldn't know this, so I'm going to share it with you. They had a $1.5 million annual loss carry forward every year, $1.5 million. Now, does anyone know the value of that? Because the reality is, anyone who's buying a loss carry forward, even though they can apply it, they usually give you 20 cents on the dollar. Everyone understand what that means? Because to them, it's not real cash. Oh, I may be able to use it, I may not. It's such a soft area that you can't get your money out of it. Would you agree with that, Gabriel? Okay. So it's about psychology, it's about negotiation, it's about positioning. It's about putting someone in a position where they just can't say no. So, Derek, I have 1.5, so I say to you, I've got my 8-time multiple, and I say, Derek, I need you to do one more thing for me. I got $3 million in the bank. Can we agree that dollar for dollar exchange, 100% value for every dollar? Would you agree with that? So I save my capital gains. You have no sweat on that, right?
No, not a problem.
Great. So now I've got it. Now, what have I just done? I have, and I'm short-circuiting all this. I'm doing it very quickly. But I've basically established a rule here. The rule is every dollar I give you, I get my multiple. Dollar for dollar exchange at whatever multiple. In this case, this is a 1-to-1 multiple. But my $1.5 million per year tax loss carry forward, for the buyers who are big insurance companies, they can realize that every year. Now, granted, they only get 40% of that. So they get 40% of 1.5 million, which is 600,000, times an 8-time multiple. $4.8 million. We'll round it off and call it 5 million. Now we're at 45. So here's a company that had a $30 million valuation. Nobody could figure out how to get more of it. 3 bidders at 30 million, and we closed it at 45 plus 3. Plus the 3 was a wash. We don't count that. 50% more just from looking, you look under the rock a little bit, open the closet door. I could give you, I mean, in my career, I can't remember how many, but in every case, I've gotten more money because there's always something to find. There are hundreds, not dozens, hundreds of factors to consider when you're negotiating the sale of a company and its valuation.